Hey you guys, for today's video I want to show you guys how to make these cute and easy charms. So let's start. For the rose, start by making 4 balls of polymer clay, then grab one ball and flatten it in between your fingers, but don't flatten it too thin. Grab the petal and then roll it in, and pinch the bottom to make it easier to hold. Then press the top of the rose to open it up. Then flatten another petal the same way, but this time press it on the side of the little inside, and then with your finger bend the petal back. Press down another petal next to the first one and also bend the petal back. And then add the third one in between the first two and repeat the same steps as before. Roll it in between your fingers to pinch off any extra, and then place it in the freezer for 30 minutes. Once you take it out, grab your flathead and try your best to pierce it through the middle of the rose. Once you have it on the other side, grab a daughter and place some dots on one of the petals and add some TLS in them to help the little caviar beads stick in better. And if you don't have caviar beads, you can also use polymer clay or paint the face on after with some acrylic paint. Then bake for 10 minutes if you don't want to mess it up. After you take it out and it has cooled down, roll out 2 green balls of polymer clay and shape them into leaves with your fingers. With a needle, make an indent in the middle and then 2 on the side. Then brush some TLS on the side of the rose and press the leaf on. Bend the leaf a little back, and then once you have one side, go ahead and do the other side and then fully bake your charm. For the daisy, roll out 5 balls of polymer clay and connect them together in a flower shape and press them together. Flatten out another ball and then place a flathead right in the center of it. Lift the daisy up and place it on top and then press it down. With the ball tool, outline a circle indent in the middle of your daisy. Once you have your circle, roll out a yellow ball of clay and press it in the middle. Then add the eyes like we did before and then fully bake your charm. For the bow, roll out 2 balls of clay and 1 smaller one. Grab the 2 big ones and make them into triangles with your fingers. Then grab a needle. After you make 2 triangles, place them together and then grab a needle and make an indent right in the middle. Place a flathead in the center. Then grab the smaller ball and then press it on top. Then do the face like we did with the rose and then fully bake your charm. Finally, for the rainbow, roll out 3 strands of clay and connect the pink one and the yellow one together. Place it in the freezer for 30 minutes, and after you take it out of the freezer, place your flathead through. Paint some TLS on the bottom of the yellow one and then press the blue strand next to it. Kind of fold them into a U shape and then cut off any extra. Then roll out 2 white balls of clay, flatten them down, and then press 5 indents into them to turn them into little clouds. Add the eyes to both of them and bake it for 10 minutes if you don't want to mess it up. Once they have cooled down, brush some TLS on the top of the cloud and on the upper back. And carefully press it down at the bottom of the rainbow. Once you finish pressing it down, tuck in any of the polymer clay that has spread out too far, and then do the other side. If your rainbow has a big hole on the top, add some TLS to fill in the hole and then fully bake your charm. After your charms have cooled down, clean them with some nail polish remover to remove any lint or fingerprints. Make your eye pins with some round nose pliers. And then with some acrylic paint, paint on some cute faces on your charms, and you can get creative to get different results. Once you have painted the faces, let it fully dry and then finish glazing your charms. And we're done. So I was finally able to create a new Instagram account. So if you guys decide to recreate any of these charms, hashtag me at magadollielife. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys' creations, and I hope you have a good one, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.